I don't know either.
But welcome. Look, and my mask is blending in. That's pretty dope.
Nice.
Alright, bro. So this is the halftime. Hell yeah.
All
It's
right.
a fucking podcast that I can. Go ahead. You won't go.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Got it for us. And I got this. I know you probably don't fuck with it, but I'm gonna fuck with it because
That's okay.
I ain't got much longer to fuck with it.
You have fun.
This is the halftime. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure you see me and Josh, me and Rockstar with the Man Hell Yeah show.
Yeah.
But this one, I wanted to make this one, bro, because like the Man Hell Yeah show, we're doing this the whole time. Like, yo, what's up? Blah,
Yeah.
Blah, blah. And this one is just like, bro, just fucking talk, bro. Fuck all that. Fucking.
Table for two featuring Miller Lite.
Right, exactly, bro.
Product placement. There you go.
Yeah. And then another fucking reason I was excited to do this with you, bro, because I've never fucking talked to you.
I know. A lot of people only like see my wrestling gimmick, and they'll just assume that I'm that way in real life.
Yeah.
But then you get to know me, and it's like I love animals.
Yeah.
But
see, no, that's cool though. Like, well, at first, I always knew you was nice and cool and shit. Cause even before the whole heel thing, you was fucking like, yo, hey, high fiving everybody and shit. So I already knew you was cool. But then the heel run, bro, totally tricked me, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't think I could do it. Whenever they were talking about it, they're like, "Well, we want to turn you heel. Do you think you can do it?" And I'm like, "Bro, you give me 4 months, and I'll be the best heel you have."
Hell yeah, and you did shit. To me, you did it. Like I said, I think the first real one that got me was probably I don't know. How many times did you put that belt in the fucking trash?
So many times.
It was one of the
So
times.
many
It was one of the
times.
first 2 times. I want to say it wasn't the first time. It had to be the second one or something.
Probably the one that they made me take down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
I don't know. I seen one that was brutal though, and I was like, oh fuck, bro, he's really talking shit on Jay Savage. Like I
Yeah.
thought, bro,
That's probably
caught me. They got me, but.
that was easily probably the most fun I've had in a wrestling ring in a long time.
Dang, hold up. All right, now I gotta ask, bro. Did you want to cut the hair or?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I was like, well, I gotta get a haircut pretty soon because I'm tired of having long hair. So I was like,
Yeah.
we're gonna get a payoff out of this.
Yeah,
so
that was cool.
I went up to him before the whole thing started. I'm like, hey, I need you to cut my hair today. He's like, what? Like, for real? And I'm like, yeah, dude.
Dang, so you decided that day?
I decided like a couple days before the show.
No, like I mean, like you told him, like
Yeah.
everybody knew that day.
Day of, I
Yeah.
was like, you're doing. We didn't tell anybody in the locker room that it was gonna happen.
Oh my God.
The only people that knew were me and him and David. They were the only ones who knew.
Bro, I was flipping his shit as soon as I saw cause you pulled out the scissors first or something, or
Yeah.
the clippers first, and I was like, bro, I know he ain't about to cut Jay Savage's hair, cause that whole day, bro, the whole reason I was cracking up is because all that day on Instagram and Facebook, he's like, Jay Savage just got a new haircut.
Yeah.
And then I was like, he just got a haircut. Don't cut his fucking hair.
I had one lady after the show who was like, I really thought you were gonna stab him with those things. I was like, well, I thought about it, but that's probably not. I mean, PG-13 and MA,
Dude.
that's blending the lines.
real.
So
That shit was, dude, that match was fucking crazy. It
Yeah.
was crazy, yeah. And for sure I know it was crazy because, bro, everybody, because I went live whenever I did it. And, bro, fucking I had people hit me up that whole day like, bro, who was them 2 dudes fucking fighting each other? Blah, blah, blah. Rockstar completely even fucking forgot, bro. Like, he
Yeah.
was so gone.
that's awesome.
And he was like, I was telling him, because we've been trying to do this podcast for a couple weeks or
We
whatever.
really have.
But
Just
fucking,
weather and
Nah, there was one week though that I told Josh, I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to do one with Juno. He's like, who the fuck's Juno? And I was like, the dude got his haircut. What are you talking about? And I'm like, bro, how do you forget a moment like that? I was like, how? I'm like, I don't know. I was
It's
like,
all good.
maybe it's because you don't got long hair, but I had
Yeah.
long hair, so I'm like, if that would have happened to me, bro, I don't even know. I'd probably cry.
Oh, dude, I miss it sometimes. Like when it's cold outside.
Mhm.
I mean, it's like, wow, I gotta wear a hat now. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have to have that problem before, but
Hell yeah.
here we are.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't think I could ever cut it, bro.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna look weird. That's why I ain't tried it.
If you do, you do. Whatever.
Yeah, I just hate there's like growing out hair. Like I've had so many friends try to, but then they get to the weird stage because you always gotta have the weird stage, bro.
Yep.
And they cut it instantly.
Yeah, the weird stage where it's like kind of on your shoulders but not.
It's like that, and then mine was like Mine was like fucking, like it was midway going back, so it was all standing up.
Yeah.
So I had it like one time in high school. The last time I cut all of it. All right, so my crown right now goes like this, like all the way around. When I was in school, my crown was like a little tiny like mohawk kind of. And then one day I woke up, bro, when I was like 17, fucking was just like fuck it and just cut it all off, bro. Like I literally woke up and just had this strong feeling like I'm cutting my hair today. It was the weirdest shit ever, bro. I hope it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
But dude, I cut it off, bro, and then like it started growing back, dude, and then it just looked so fucking dumb. So I just had to wear a fucking do-rag everywhere I went, bro. Like every football picture that year, I'm wearing a do-rag, or I got a hat on or a beanie or some shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, bro, can't do that again.
At least you're not going thin like I am. Like I'm really thin on top.
I think my shit's starting to go thin just because I dyed it.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
but
know
I'm gonna dye it again though.
Why not? If you're doing it now, you just keep riding that out.
Bro, when I got my hair dyed, everybody thought I was trying to bite Tekashi 6ix9ine. When I'm like, bro, have you guys never heard of Jeff Hardy in your fucking life?
Right.
S.A. Like, Rios.
Every time I see like 6ix9ine and everyone's like, look at that hair, and it's like, I've seen that my whole life.
Dude, I don't know how nobody, like, dude, that's what gets me all the time about it too. It's just like, bro, have none of y'all ever seen Jeff Hardy in his fucking hair, bro? Like,
what about like if you even go farther back than that, like Dennis Rodman?
Yeah,
I had an NBA Live game where like every time you loaded in with the Chicago Bulls, his hair was a different color, and you had to put in cheats to have a certain color.
Who else was there? There's fucking Blue Meanie.
Yeah,
blue fucking hair. Who else had color hair? Gold Dust.
Yeah.
Nah, that was just bleach blonde, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Unless that might be his natural hair too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you were to dye your hair a color, what would you fucking go?
I don't know.
That's a good one.
David was like, grow your hair out and dye it black, like in 2017. And I was like, yeah, I could rock black hair, but
really? I can't see you with black hair. That's weird.
I can't either. But if
have you ever tried black hair?
No. I've always just been
weird. I wonder why he said that.
I don't know either. I don't know.
If I were, I'm looking at you right now, and I would say maybe like fucking like purple or something.
Yeah.
Purple and green or something.
Oh God, that'd be nuts.
Because the first time I colored my hair, bro, like a year or two ago or something, I think it was like 2 years maybe. I was like, all right, I want purple, a huge thing of red, and then green. But like some crazy, I found like some crazy looking purple and green type, just not flat.
Nice.
Then I go to get it done, and like, oh, girl bleaches my hair, bro, and my shit's just gold. My shit looks gold, bro. I was like, whoa, this is weird. I look like fucking Fabio. Yeah. Nice. And so like that happened, and then she put the colors in, bro, and then like I started instantly freaking out, and I was like, nah, we gotta go darker. We gotta go darker, bro. And then fucking basically just ruined it. So basically it just looked all like darkish.
Yeah.
Just still type of brown and shit. But then that's where my hair got fried, bro, because then after that, I had another girl do it, and then fucking she did my shit red, bro. I was going to do the same thing, but they started putting the red in, and I was like, oh, fuck, put all that red in. Coolest decision of my life, bro.
Nice.
So I'm probably going to do it again. But I'm going to grow all the black out again first, though.
Yeah.
I'm doing the Seth Rollins thing right now.
You know what? I liked it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was
interesting, because I didn't realize what he was doing until it grew out. So
and then nobody before him in that stage on the card had ever done something like that. Mm-mm. So it was really interesting. Mm-hmm. Like, you never expect that.
Speaking of Seth Rollins, what do you think of him and his shit right now?
I like it. He's always been good with other people with him.
Dude.
And, like, there are some guys that are like that. Like, I know that if the pressure's off of me if I'm with other people. Mm-hmm. Like, I know whenever we were doing Season of Excellence and stuff, like, if we're talking Kansas City, like, I was not really ready for that kind of thing, but like having those guys with me really helped me become more confident in what I was doing, and like there was less focus on me, and like the focus was Shabam and Shannon and less on me and you know Deke and all those guys. Like we didn't have to really worry about much.
That's how I would feel like once I didn't hop it back in. Yeah. That's what I was thinking I want to do. I'm like, you know, just let me be this guy over here to the side, like, you know. Who's that guy? Like,
let me get good out of the limelight, you know, but also kind of just be there too.
Hell yeah. Well, all right. That brought up another one. When do you think When was the day that you knew you was like, all right, I think I'm good?
Never.
Well, not saying like completely, but I'm just saying you're like, all right, I think I can handle it.
I think
a little bit, because I know it's never gonna be like I'm good.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is like, when do you think you was like, all right, I think I could take these training wheels off real quick?
Yeah, I think I wrestled a match. He doesn't wrestle anymore, but his name was Ryan Good. And we were both pretty inexperienced, and they gave us 5 minutes to wrestle, and we were just hitting crazy shit on each other over and over, back and forth. And when we get to the back, and everyone's like, that was good. Like, that was actually not bad at all, man. And I was like, I think I can take the training wheels off, you know?
Fuck yeah, bro. What was your first match? Who was your first match ever?
First match ever was A-Clay and Hollis. It was a triple threat.
Ooh,
out in Salina.
Wow.
And I had never practiced a triple threat before in my life. Didn't know how they worked.
Hell yeah.
And they had literally just planned every single thing out for me to do. And all I had to do was just do like 4 or 5 things.
Dude.
When the music hits and I go out there and I forget everything.
Dude, that happens every time.
I was so bad. Oh, God. And like the promoter was like, you are an embarrassment to wrestling. And I was like, shit. But, you know.
Did you redeem yourself, bro?
I did.
Okay.
Because a year and a half later, I ended up winning one of his belts.
Oh,
so like,
hell yeah.
Then I was like, as soon as I won it, I came back to the back and shook his hand, and I was like, "Yep, still an embarrassment to wrestling, right?" And then you know we had a nice little laugh about that.
That's cool though, bro.
You know,
hell yeah.
He always gasses me up and talks about, you know, you've really come a long way and
That's
this, that, and the other.
Bro. What's it like getting a belt, bro? Me and
What's
Josh,
it like?
Me and Rockstar always ask that.
Well,
was you like, whoa, like, I don't know what to do with my life?
I actually had one of the new guys that started tonight at the school. He asked me the exact same question.
Oh wow.
And I was like, it was really cool for like the first day.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I finally, all my work has paid off somewhere, you know? I've finally got this thing, and now I'm like, shit, I gotta go back. I'm obligated to wrestle for this person. I don't know, you know, they trust me, so I have to trust them. And sometimes those relationships can be one-sided, you know? The first belt I ever won was out in Evansville, Indiana. So now I was obligated to
go to Indiana.
7-hour drive there and
every
like
month.
an 8-hour drive back every month.
Yeah.
And so we did that, and it was cool. There's a lot of good guys that I wrestled out there. I met a guy that I still talk to every once in a while. His name's Trent Ware.
Okay.
He's like a 15, 16-year vet.
Oh wow.
It's a crime that he's not signed anywhere because he's just that good.
It's a crime. There's a lot of people not signed anymore.
For real, you know, guys like, you know, Hollis, I feel like he should be signed.
Bro, I don't even want to get started on all that, bro.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that today. Like, bro, like I said, dude, ever since, I don't want to get too deep in it because y'all don't need to know shit. But fucking, like I said, we went and kicked it last weekend, bro, and like, dude, I just been thinking about it ever since, bro.
Yeah.
And like, just like talking with him, just riding, experience, soaking it all in, bro. Like ever since then, like all I'm thinking is like, what could I do here? What could I do there? I'm like, bro, why the fuck am I thinking about this shit still?
Yeah.
So
I mean, everyone will. Once you get a taste of wrestling, you know, it never stops.
Bro,
it's way more addicting than any drug you could ever take.
That's what's crazy, bro. I don't think I've ever told the story on shit, but all right, hold on. I'm gonna have you tell me first. I'm gonna change it up.
All right.
What was it that got you into wrestling?
What was it that got me into wrestling?
Or not what got you into it, but like before you showed up to XWC, like what was on your mind? Like who was Juno before Juno Granger? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And what turned you into Juno Granger?
So like, I've been wanting to be a wrestler since I was 3, just sitting on my dad's lap watching wrestling, like old stuff. Like, you know, you had your stuff on the channel 4, 5, and 9 that was like old school shit, and like, you know, and the Attitude Era was winding down when I really was like old enough to actually process what was happening, like 2000, 2001. Well, see, at the time I was almost 21, but not yet. I was like 20-ish, and the girl that I was dating at the time was like, you know, saw this wrestling school. I think I kind of want to do this. And she like shit all over it. And she was, you know, oh man, you know, just it's not all the arguments you have about why wrestling is stupid all came up, right?
Yeah.
But then, you know, her and I just, it didn't work out, you know.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, it was mutual, really, because, like, I still, at that time, I really wasn't emotionally mature enough to, like, really handle a serious relationship.
How old were you?
I was, like, 20.
Okay.
So,
I think I was 21 when I started.
Yeah, and so she, like, she wasn't really that emotionally mature either. It was just something that just wasn't going to work long term or anything like that.
There's always something that makes it stick out that you're like, no, I think this might not work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, it was...
She could sneeze wrong. I'm just giving an example. Like, she could sneeze a certain way, and someone would be like, I don't even know if I can be with this girl for real.
Like, I feel like the peak emotional maturity was realizing that, you know, I was just as bad, you know. I was not...
You was 20, bro.
I was 20. I was young and dumb, for real. Yeah. But, no, and then as soon as that breakup happened, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to wrestle. So I hit up Enigma. I was like, hey, Enigma, you think I can get in on this? And he's like, yeah, just show up for a tryout. Yeah. So I show up to this tryout.
Hold up, did you already know him?
I didn't know him.
Okay.
I just, you know, I sent the email, and he was the one who answered the email.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bad context, my bad.
Nah,
but
good.
I go in there, and I'm like...
Enigma's my guy, shout out Enigma.
Yeah.
Hold on, while we're at it, Enigma, Hollis, A. Clay, shout out.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget about Deacon Kane.
And either. Deacon fucking Kane.
Yeah.
Bro. And David Catton, what's up?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well...
And Jude.
Yes, Jude, the homie. I think he's been on this before, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Friend of the show.
Not on this one, no. Him and David ain't been on this one, but they've been on my other one yet.
Okay, well, friend of the show, Jude.
Yeah, friend of the show of the other show.
But yeah, I just get in there, and I'm like 20 pounds overweight. Just college. You've been drinking a lot.
I think we was all kind of in weird shapes when we started. Yeah.
20 pounds overweight from the pizza and beer diet from college. Yeah. And I still passed the tryout, and David's just like, hey, you know, if you got the heart, will, and desire to do this, then go for it. And I'm like, I will. Yeah. And like my first 8 months of wrestling and being in the wrestling business, I was garbage. Yeah. I was timid about everything. Yeah. I second guessed myself.
Everything.
It took me to have, like, my first 3 matches were terrible. And it took those 3 terrible matches to realize, I gotta kick it into gear.
I was just telling somebody the other day, bro, one of my first matches was just me taking moves the whole time. Just because my mind was just like, yeah. So the whole time they're just like,
come on.
All right, DDT.
Right.
And they're like, all right, come here. Blah. And I'm just sitting there eating shit, and everyone's like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, get
come
up.
On. Yeah. You know, it's always like that at first. You know, I just told David after that 3rd match, it's either, you know, like, my 2 options were I just need to get out now and just spare it, or like, hey, I really got to step it up and get fucking better. So I just hit up David, and I was like, hey, I don't want you to baby me anymore. I want you to be hard on me. I want you to, like, critique me harder than anybody else. Yeah. I need this to get better. And
God damn it. See, I wish I would have had your thought, because he used to get on me like, bro, why ain't you aggressive, bro? Like, they would fucking, like, come up to me and be like, bro, come on, get mad, bro, get mad. And I'm just like, I don't know, I don't want to hurt you. You know what I'm saying?
And like, aggressiveness is just something everybody in wrestling is weird about, because like, there's a difference between being too stiff and being aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
Like, whenever I'm putting shit in on people, like, I'm not touching them. It's all just in how you move your body. Like,
it's just, but that's and that's where I would fail, bro. Is that I just couldn't put 2 and 2 together, bro. I was just like,
you gotta just think of yourself as like a cartoon character, you know? Like,
I was just, yeah. Like I said, it's like nowadays, like, get it now. It's just like back then, bro. I was just so in my own mind. I was just like,
I agree with that.
I can't. I want to do it. Like, I don't, you know what I mean?
I was always like that too, and like every time I see guys that are like that at the school, I'm like, all right, let's get you out of your shell. What's gonna get you there? And that's just how I see every guy that needs some help. I just find out where they're at and help bring them up, you know. And I tell people all the time, what do you want out of wrestling? Because if whatever you want out of wrestling, you can get it if you work hard enough.
Yeah, bro. Definitely.
Like, my buddy Drew, just, hey, I want to go make it somewhere as a ref. So he just puts himself out there. He's reffing for Major League Wrestling.
Drew. So you know Drew like that.
Oh yeah, dude. We're really close.
Dude, that's cool. Shout out Drew, because I fuck with Drew on that FWWC.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's such a good dude.
Yeah, I'll show you some shit after it, because I'm participating in it right now.
Please. I wanted to be his manager in that thing, but I don't have time for it.
Bro, I'll show you some shit when we're done.
Yeah.
But all right, but that's crazy. I'm glad you went through all the way, bro. Like, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man.
I see you, you know what I'm saying? And I hope you keep progressing, bro. And what I was trying to say is, like, I'm like by whenever you was like bro, whenever you told David, hey, just come at me hard, bro, blah, blah, blah. Like, I seriously wish I would have had a thought like that. Because back then, I used to just eat it up and would just be like, all right, how could I do what David's telling me? How could I do what David's telling me? But instead, you took your own initiative and was just like, hey, fucking tell me what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, just be straight. Like, I don't need to be sugar-coated with, and the way he pushes people is how, like, I've learned how to push people in practices. Like, he knows who he can be hard on and who he can't be hard on. That some people don't respond to it, and some people do.
Yep.
And so, like, I don't know if he just got a bad beat on me and just kind of sugar-coated shit, but I'm not one of those people that needs to have things sugar-coated.
But see, but at the same time, David's just cool like that, though.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, like, that's why I respect the story a lot. Because it's pretty much how I was, bro. It's like, because he don't know me, I don't know him.
Right.
But he's like, but we just so cool from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like he's like, yeah, you're telling me this, but he's like, I ain't trying to disrespect you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
because like he'll just ride my ass in practice, tail end of practice.
But that's why I'm telling. But that's why I'm telling you. I'm like,
man.
But that's why I'm telling you. I wish I had that thought to be like, just telling him like, bro, push me to fucking do it. Because I was just me. I personally, I feel like I wouldn't have told him that, because if I would have, he would have took it the wrong way in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't tell him, because whenever I try and like tell people like, hey, do this for me.
Yeah. I
don't want people getting intimidated and shit. But I'm one of those guys that got that asshole face, so people get intimidated by every fucking thing I say.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But man, dude, that's crazy, bro. But let me tell you though, bro, you're gonna crack up in my story, bro.
All right. Here we go.
So, all right. I used to work at this night job, right? And I was working with this guy for about 3 months, and then this guy quit, and so I had to work by myself for 3 months. It was fucking shitty, but I proved my point. And then my boss comes up to me, he's like, hey, if you know somebody who needs a job, figure it out, whatever, blah, blah. I was like, that's what's up. So I hit up the Rockstar, shout out the Rockstar. And I got him hired on. And then, we worked for a couple months, da-da-da-da. And one day he comes to work, bro, and he's like, hey, I just got a new video game today. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? Because I'm not a gamer. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a gamer just because my brother used to kick my ass in every game I played.
I play Madden or I play Elder Scrolls games. That's all I play.
I played WWE or Madden.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but he was like, I got this new game. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about no video game, bro. Why are you telling me? This new video game? It's WWE 2K13.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, okay, what does that got to do with anything? I don't give a fuck what year it is. He says, it got all the old wrestlers, bro. Stone Cold, Mankind, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Because for the previous, 3-4 years, they didn't have none of those guys.
Right.
They had all strictly who's there.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, I don't believe you, bro. Fuck you, da-da-da. And he was so whatever. It ain't going to be all that. He said, come to my house after work today. We're going to play and, just check it out. Please, come on, just check it out. I'm like, all right. We go there, bro. This dude's kicking my ass left and right, and it's pissed me off to the point where I'm like, I'm going to beat you, bro. I'm going to fucking beat you. I don't care what it takes. I don't care how long. Da-da-da-da. I'm going to beat you. Bro, I played this video game for a month straight at this dude's house every day after work, trying to beat him. It took me a month to beat him, but trying to beat him. And then it got to this one night where this girl I was dating at the time was like, you motherfucker, you been over there playing that video game for a month straight, da-da-da-da. and you're obsessed with this stupid ass wrestling video game, da da da. It's either me or the video game. And then I kind of just sat there and thought about it for a minute, and then I just thought like, wow, hold on, you just compared yourself to a video game, and I was just like, I'm gonna go with the video game.
Damn.
Yeah. So that broke off. I'm over here finally beating the Rockstar. Finally beating them, and for those belts that I showed you over there, we used to compete for those on the video game. So that's why I got even more serious. So that started going down, and then one day we was talking, and we was like, what if things could go back to how it was? What if we could backyard bullshit again, whatever? Like yeah, we thought about doing that, da da da. And then next thing you know, I'm scrolling on Facebook like a week later, XWC pops up.
Hell yeah.
And I just tell myself, like, this is fake, bro. There's no way this is real. Like, this is just an impossibility. Send my message in. David hits me back. And I tell him, I'm like, no way. I didn't think nobody was going to hit me back. Da, 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 da. Marking out, low key. But he hit me back or whatever and was like, yeah, you come in tomorrow if you want. I was like, nah, bro, give me like 2 weeks. Because I'm thinking this is like, I got to be able to do 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, 1,000 jumping jacks.
Everybody comes in with that expectation.
Bro, I trained the hardest in my life, bro, for 2 weeks.
Nice.
For 2 weeks. It's like, that's why I told him, I was like, give me 2 weeks. Bro, trained my balls off, like, retardedly. Go in there, have the tryout that we I have the trial that we have. Nothing against it, but I'm just saying when you train hardcore for 2 weeks, that's why I'm laughing about it. But
the curriculum's changed. All right? The tryout's a little bit harder than it used to be.
Oh yeah, thank God. No, I'm just talking shit. But yeah, bro, then that went down, dude. And then once it happened, I instantly I went up there with Phoenix and the Rockstar. Like they're the ones that drove me up there.
Nice.
And as soon as I walked out and passed, I told them, I'm like, if you guys are about it like me, bro, go in there right now. And they walked in there right behind me.
Nice.
And we all passed that day.
Fuck yeah.
We all started going together every day after that. And then now we are where we are.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to get any further than that.
That's okay.
But
speaking of backyarding, man, I tell you what I was Googling and YouTubing how to do moves since I was like 10.
Yeah.
And I grew up, like, my grandma's got a farm, right? So we just grew up around there because my dad was always working and, you know, so we'd just be at my grandma's all the time.
Yeah.
And she had a trampoline and she had a barn. So we'd just do high spots off the barn onto the trampoline.
Yeah.
And that was all fun and games until we, like, missed the barn. Like, we jumped off the barn and missed the trampoline one day. Oh, shit. So,
bro, like, I've seen some of the nastiest shit on a fucking trampoline, bro. I don't know about you, but when we was kids, bro, I've seen some ate up shit.
Yeah. So like everyone's like, why would you take a bump on mouse traps? Why would you do this? It's like that ain't shit compared to what happened to me when I was like 12.
Dude, you fuck around and die when you was 12. That's how fucking crazy you used to be on trampoline.
Oh, dude, yeah. You don't have any sense of mortality when you're a kid. You don't start thinking, oh, that shit could kill me until you're like 23.
I can remember there'd be times when we had like 15 kids on the trampoline and we're all playing whatever the fuck that game is, double jump.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God, dude. I remember going like 30 feet in the air or some crazy shit one time and just being like, ah. And if the big kid didn't come up and catch me, bro, I probably would fucking broke a bone or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I always, like, even thinking about getting double jumps on a trampoline to this day makes me mad.
Oh my God, dude.
Every time my cousins would do it, I was like, ah.
Dude, I ain't been on a trampoline in like 6 years or something.
I don't mess with trampolines anymore.
Hell
Nope.
Yeah, because it's fucking sketchy. I remember this one time we was playing that double jump game and one of these kids fucking jumped up so high, bro. He goes towards the fucking springs, dude, and straight just lands on his nuts, bro, in between springs. Like some impossible fucking, like, basically some lucky, unlucky shit. But dude just straight just ugh. And then he fucking flipped upside down and was like hanging from his sock, and then fucking straight ate shit on the ground. And I was like, dude, what just like? Trampolines are fucking dangerous.
Oh,
don't buy them no more. Nah.
Don't do it.
Hell yeah.
Ugh.
Nah, that's my little story, bro.
Oh, dude.
It's fucking was dumb, but at the same time, I'm so happy that I was able to do what I do, and I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, you should. And just, it's always hard for people to just start. Like, starting anything is always the hardest thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And so, like, even
but dude, it was just so fun, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's just fucking.
Never forget that it's fun. Like, a lot of guys get caught up in the rat race and stuff. Like,
I hate that.
I gotta get booked, so I gotta get booked every week so I don't lose my spot. It's like, I haven't taken an outside booking in 3 months because I've been hurt and I've just been mentally checked out. And wrestling has been fun to me again.
Dude.
Like, all I needed is just take a breather.
I hate when people forget about fun and everything.
And like, I'll call out, like, I'll just like try to plan something in the back with somebody. I'm like, you know, it'd be fun if we did this. And like, that's stupid. It's like, well, it's not about you and I. It's about them, you know? And if you see that there's a bunch of kids, you need to be doing like goofy kiddie shit as a heel to like get the kids into it. Because like, if you focus on the kids are going to become adults. And so you're just basically entertaining future fans, you know? They're going to bring their kids in. And like, wrestling's always been about entertainment.
Yeah.
And like, I'm cool with watching a really good contest between two super athletes in the ring.
Yeah.
If they want to go out there and kill themselves, that's fine. If they want to go out there and wrestle a super competitive match, love it.
Yeah.
That's not me though.
Yeah.
I'm just more of an entertainment guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here to just entertain you. I'm here to piss you off as a heel at least. And like, me and Savage, I'm like, dude, like, can you even remember like a cool move that either one of us hit on each other? No, you can't. But you can remember how you felt after every single one of those matches, is because that's what we did. We just put on a story, you know? Like, I've never had trash thrown on me before, but when I won that Metro belt, I was getting trash thrown on me.
Dude.
That was probably the coolest thing ever. Way cooler.
Like,
way cooler than the one time I did a dive on a show.
Dude.
I've only done a dive one time in my 4 years of doing this.
Was it clean? Did you
It
feel
was
good?
so clean.
Oh.
It was so
Who was
clean.
it on? Who'd you hit?
Oh, dude, it was all the way out in La Crosse, Kansas.
Oh, okay.
And I did a dive on, I don't even remember the guy. I don't fucking remember. But all I remember was that one person clapped.
Hell yeah.
I just
He
hit
was
the
like,
dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the
That
dive.
one guy.
Yeah, the crowd was dead, and this one guy's like, "Fuck yeah!" And it's like,
hell yeah.
and that's when I knew.
Suicide dive. That one guy.
Yeah, that's what I knew. I was like, yeah, I'm not a dive guy. And it's not. It doesn't get the reaction you think it does. Like,
You might be. You don't know yet. You don't know. It's one show.
Yeah, I might have to try it out in front of like 500 people instead of 80.
Especially if it was clean.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
honestly, me, I'm scared to do it just because I feel like my feet ain't gonna make it.
See, that's what everybody gets caught up on.
Yeah.
If you don't think about it, it won't happen. But if you do think about it, it happens every time.
That's why I don't want to do it. It's probably, probably never.
When I show guys,
I'm
these-
more of a flippy guy.
Oh yeah.
I'm more of a. I'm gonna go just over the top of the rope.
Right. I can do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think the dive I ended up doing was a cone hilo, which was
Conhijo.
just
Yeah.
over the top. Just grab the rope and then just flip over. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why that dive is the only dive I can hit clean every time, but it is.
Yeah.
And then there's like a from the outside to the inside, you just jump and then take a big old face bump. That's the only one I can hit clean too.
Yeah.
That little splash. So
yeah.
those are the only dives that I do. And then once a year, I always pick a match that I know that it'll work on. I always hit a coast to coast once a year.
Oh, dude, Rockstar used to do that shit.
And it's not so much height. It's just you got to jump for distance.
Yeah.
And
You gotta try more than anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think the first time I ever hit it in a match was December 2017. It was against Brandon Espinoza and Nick Vendetta, and it was me and James Moore tagging with each other, and that was a fun ass match. And then we hit a double coast to coast.
Oh.
So he was on one side, and we just
Do you guys hit it though?
Yeah, we hit it the exact same time.
Oh.
He hit his cleaner than mine because he's got hops and I don't. But dude, it was dope.
I don't know if I can do that. That's a lot of error. A lot of distance, bro.
And then we just go to the back and we're like, 2 greenest guys had the best match of the night. Suck it.
Like, what's up?
I like having matches where I don't have to try hard and it's still the best match of the night. Those are my favorite. I know, like at Raw, me and Travis barely did anything.
Yeah.
And it was still probably one of the better matches.
Bro, that show was fucking sick, dude.
It was a good show.
We was losing our mind the whole time, yeah. Like the whole time, like...
All those guys on the card are good dudes.
Yeah, bro. That's why the whole time we was just out there like, yeah, like just getting rowdy, dude. Because it was fucking good shit. And I'm excited for the fucking next one.
Oh, yeah. Whenever it is. I'm excited forward to.
Yeah.
So.
Be ready.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, and damn, bro, I'm forgetting that I got the fucking Juno Granger fucking logo right there.
Yeah.
Bro.
Shout out.
You see the fucking app is hating on us with a watermark, but y'all can see the logo.
It is what it is.
Buy the shirt. Get the shirt. Shirt's coming soon or what?
Yes.
Okay.
And, you know, I've got yours already.
Yeah.
I got the size pre-ordered.
Hold up. I got to show you what I got last week.
All right. You got to... Oh, I have one of those too.
Dude.
Shout out VOD, man.
VOD. The People's King now. I'm going to call him the People's King now.
I mean, where else can he go, you know?
It says People's Prince, but I got People's King. What about this place? You ever been this place?
Oh, dude. That's where I've won championships.
I got one of these too.
I had my first career match there.
Ah, for real?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was in the Tony Pizza's event center or whatever. So
I got both of those at the Wrestle Talk podcast Royal Rumble watch party.
Very nice.
Yeah, last Sunday. Bro, it was insane, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane, dude. I probably had about 30 fucking buffalo wings.
Yes.
And they were the shit. They were the bomb.
Good.
Probably some of the best fucking wings I've ever had. And I'm not trying to gas it up just because of that place or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I legitimately mean that shit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everything that Renee puts on, I just wish I was less busy to help him out more and just like do things with him, you know?
I get lucky most times because, like, one time I went to, I think, whatever last show they had that I was able to go to, I was only able to go for an hour, dude. I was there for an hour and then I fucking had to leave. And he was calling me like, bro, where the fuck you at? Where'd you go? And I was like, dude, I had to leave, bro. But this time I got to stay the whole time, bro. And it was nutty, dude.
Yeah,
it was
awesome.
fucking insane. Especially because of all the shit that went down at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Did you watch it at all?
I got to watch a little bit. I got to see Edge come back.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to work.
Yeah.
So
that alone was fucking...
That's all I needed.
Everyone was...
I model a lot of my shit after Edge.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm sure you've probably noticed a lot of the quirks and things.
Yeah.
And, like, he was the king of wrestling basic matches. Because he didn't have to do anything extra. All he did was just go out there and just do some really old school shit. And it was over because he had a great character.
Yeah. To me, honestly, I always thought he was kind of like the young gun out of, like, everybody in the Attitude Era, basically.
Yeah.
Because they, solo star-wise, before Christian and all that bullshit came around.
Yeah.
Like, it was like Undertaker, Triple H, Stone Cold, blah, 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 all them, all the big names. And then you got Edge, the fucking... Like, there's X-Pac, the cruiserweight dude. But Edge was just like, he's a full-grown, badass fucking wrestler.
Yeah,
but
dude. The tag division and that time was probably the best it's ever been in WWE. Easily.
Hold on. Yeah, you're probably right.
Because you got the Dudleys, you got the Hardys, Edge and Christian, the APA.
Yeah.
So many.
APA, oh...
And the tag division now could be the best if they let it. Because you've got the Revival, AOP.
Hold on, they about to leave, though?
They might. But
so we can't count.
I don't speculate. I don't do that.
We got AOP, we got the Club, we got the Usos. Those Viking dudes.
Dude, they were so awesome in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Whenever they were War Machine.
I've seen a lot of them, yeah. What was there? I don't know, bro. Who are the other tag teams? New Day.
New Day, of course.
Yeah.
You know. And I think they'll easily go down as probably one of the better WWE tag teams ever.
Are they really a tag team though?
They're like,
Because there's 3 of them.
they are. I guess like, I mean, yeah, everyone considers the Fabulous Freebirds a tag team, don't they? And
I don't know.
There's a couple of those guys,
Do
you
they?
know. So yeah,
There's like 4 of them, I think.
yeah, 4 or 5. I don't know. And then the 4 Horsemen, they rotate.
I gotta
consider
look.
them
We
a
gotta
tag
look
team.
that up. I gotta look that up. See if they're legit. If that's what they count them as, just a tag team, even though there's 4 of them.
I mean, yeah,
It has to be a faction. I think it's a faction.
could be.
I think it is a faction because I've seen that faction documentary before. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look into that.
Factions are my favorite thing in wrestling.
If you had a faction, what would it be? What would the name be? Or give a close name because I don't want you to give it up.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
if I had a faction, like we had Granger Force for a little bit. It was me, Chad Dazzle, and
how was
2PM.
that? What was that like?
It was fun.
Yeah.
All we did was have fun. Like Billy Simmons of XWE, like I'll always be so grateful to him because every time that I've wanted to try something or anytime I've needed a chance to do something, he's always given me that chance.
Right.
And the same with David too. Every time I've needed a chance to do something, those two have both been really helpful to me, and I really appreciate that. So I just want to publicly put that out there.
Yeah.
But no, I just told him, I'm like, dude, the singles market in this promotion is way too congested.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna stand out, and I can't do much as a singles competitor. So I'm like, fuck it, put me in the tag division. Like, I just let me tag with. And he's like, well, what do you have in mind? And then, Chad and TPR were coming up, and I'm like, I got these 2 new guys from the school that I think would be really cool with me. I think, and just that day they put us all together, and I was like, we're gonna be the Granger Force, and we're just gonna go out there and piss people off. And all we did was go out there and piss people off so bad that we ended up turning face because they like started enjoying our childish antics. So we were kind of like DX light, but it was fun. And then now, it ran its course, and so Billy's like, hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and because we had a 4th guy go in there. They're like, hey, you and the 4th guy will be your own tag team, and then those 2 will go off and do their own thing.
Oh shit! You about to fucking fight each other?
Maybe I would like that because like it was fun to help bring them up and try to show them the way of like this is just as long as you can be professional and do this and that, you're guys gonna be set. Because they're both really talented guys. Yeah. As long as they can just not be in their own heads, they'll be perfect, you know? And
that's the lesson, bro.
I just want people to, whenever I just try to like nurture a new guy, I want to show them how to be a better wrestler than me. Yeah. Because wrestling's always about giving. Like, I always want to give you the best parts of my knowledge, and if you can take it and run with it, great. If some of the things I tell you don't work for you, don't worry about it. But if I've ever given anybody anything that they can use for the rest of their career, that means a lot to me. Yeah. So, because like I don't want to get signed, I want to stay independent my whole career, make my own money, make my own schedule, have my own character. Yeah. That's just me. Yeah. And like some of these guys, I want to go to WWE, I want to go to AEW, I want to go here, I want to go there. And I'm like, cool. I'm gonna make my own schedule.
And have some fucking fun.
Exactly,
bro. That's what I argue with some people about too. Like, trust me, as bad as I thought, trust me, anybody would fucking love to work at WWE. Anybody would fucking love to work
at face value, yeah.
Exactly. But at the same time, let's fucking have some fun and do what the fuck we came here for in the first place.
Yeah, driving and being on the road 300 days a year is not appealing to me. Like, I eventually want to have a wife and kids, and I don't want to miss them growing up, Yeah. Like, from my childhood and all that, like, family's just important to me. So, like, that's not appealing to me. But, like, wrestling every weekend or almost every weekend and having 2 or 3 matches every week or so, like, that's fine. Like, that's like 100, 102 dates. Like, I can do that. Easy. And I get to make that schedule, and I get to pretty much make my own money and have my own way.
And have fucking
fun,
bro.
Like, a lot of promotions will mark book or they'll let the boys book the matches, and I hate that. Yeah. Like, I know who I can make money with and who I can't make money with. Yeah. And it's like, you guys just shouldn't book guys because they're friends and they want to wrestle each other. You need to do what's best for your company. And like, you know, me versus someone like Jamie O'Ryan, it'd make good money, but he's also my best friend. So like, one of my best friends. But you know, like, there's a time and a place for that match. You know, and so like you have to save that. You can't just trot that out every week. And like Leo D and Kit, they're good friends. Those were really good matches, and it worked because they didn't start out as really good friends. They got close as that thing went along.
Yeah, because I knew Leo D before I met Kit.
Yeah,
so I get what you mean.
And so like, sometimes you just get really good friendships out of wrestling feuds. Like me and John, we would always had been friends.
Yeah. But see, that's what's crazy is I never knew that.
Yeah.
So whenever y'all was wrestling, I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Do these guys really hate each other?